on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey! Hey, come on in. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, Pastor Wendy, how are you? Hey, y'all. Hey, it is so good to see y'all here. Look, Sisterhood OR Survival. Y'all, it is crazy in that sanctuary. It is going to be an amazing program. Y'all, Pastor Latoya has so many amazing things planned. I don't know if y'all saw on her Facebook this morning, but she dropped a whole t-shirt line, y'all. An entire t-shirt line. Make sure you go to latoyabarrett.com and get your She Spoke, She Dominated. She got some Woman in the Word gear. Make sure you get yours, okay? But look, it is going to be a fantabulous time. I think I made up work. But anyway, it is going to be a great time today. We have vendors here. We have someone talking about Forex and trading. We have a lash person. Relationship over religion is in the building. We got Mary Kay in the building. Y'all, listen, it is going to be great. And guess what? We have a whole experience catered just to y'all at home. So y'all will not be sitting at home just watching us have a good time. We're going to have a good time together. All right, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Hey, Jamisha. Hey, Pastor Mimi, how are you? Look, it is going to be an amazing time. We got DJ Bruiser B in there on the ones and twos. So I don't know if you can hear the music. We had to put down a little bit so they didn't take us off. But y'all, it's about to be an amazing time. Pastor Latoya has some giveaways planned for us, y'all. Wait, here she go. Here she come. Hey, y'all. Man, are you excited?
I'm excited.
I can't believe it's coming together.
I know.
It's happening.
It's great.
Oh my God, we are so ready for Rebecca. Come here. We're so ready for Sisterhood OR Survival. Rebecca's coming, y'all. Look, Rebecca's coming. Hey! I am excited about this.
Yeah, so excited.
Are y'all ready?
Hey, not Asia girl.
Ready. Wait a second. Pastor Aisha?
Hey!
The sister squad is in full effect.
Yes.
Full effect. Well, you know what? I wanted to pop in just to say hey, but y'all know I'm always doing something. So I'm getting ready to go. But I know I left you. Oh, wait a second. Some more of the panels coming. Hold on. I'm telling you, it is so busy. It's so amazing in here. Come on, panel. Just come right in front of me. Say hey!
Hey! How you doing? Only takes one.
It only takes one. They have been doing this
all day.
All day.
All night.
All night. I mean, it's just been all day, all night. But man, it has been, how have y'all enjoyed the experience getting ready?
Oh, it's been so fun.
Yes.
It's been so fun.
It's been amazing. I mean, I've enjoyed being with you all. And Pastor Aisha, we have Pastor Aisha on the camera. She's a short person. She can get in front of me.
I'll be fine.
So how has it been for you when it comes to empowerment?
Oh, it has been to another level because you have diversity. So everybody's been learning from each other. We had some bombs, some jewels that dropped last night, and people are still chewing on them. So we're so excited to see what's gonna come forth today, so everybody can just be empowered. So everybody can be empowered. But yeah, it's I can't wait for all of us to learn and just be equipped and empowered to go out there to be our best selves.
Yeah. This is the year, you had 2020 and 2020, it almost felt like it took our breath away. I mean, it kept crescendoing what it wanted to do when it comes to our breath. Yeah. But now that we know we have breath, that means we have life. And so because we have life, we're going to live life to the fullest.
Yes.
And I am excited about living life to the fullest. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Because Angelica will tell y'all later. But I just dropped a t-shirt line. It is She Spoke, She Dominated, and it's amazing. It's speaking to the woman, the greater woman on the inside of you. And I'm telling you, get you one. And then the woman that's in the Word, the woman in the Word. Woman in the Word. Come on. And this is a limited edition shirt that's here. So it's only going to be for this event.
All right.
After this event,
It's done.
you can't get it anymore. And so woman in the word coming out after this. So it's amazing.
Where can I get it?
Oh, where can they get it? Hold on. My assistant runs my life. Where can they get it? It's Latoya.
LatoyaBear.com.
Wait a second. It's Latoya Barrett.
You better
.com. So go to LatoyaBear.com. We are celebrating being dope and saved. And being dope and saved, that means we can speak and dominate, and we always live by the word we meditate on. So y'all know this is how I do. This is going to be an amazing event, and it's going to be an amazing year. I love y'all. Jill getting ready to go do some games with y'all. Love you.
Love you.
Hey, y'all. All right, so we about to play a game. Are y'all ready? So the way y'all gonna participate is I'll read out the questions to you, and then you're gonna respond with the answers in the chat. Okay? Sounds good. And we're gonna see who the winner is. All right, are y'all ready? All right. Question number 1. What are the lyrics? Who knows the lyrics to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song? I know you got to get the title because it's a lot of words. So come on. In West Philadelphia, all right, you got to finish your answer. Pastor gave you a couple later. She gave you a couple. All right, I need you in the chat. The lyrics to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Who knows? Hold on, y'all. I'm coming up on the video to make sure. Let's see. Who knows? All right, in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Chilling out, messing, relaxing, all cool. Y'all, we know the rest. All right, let's go to the second question. What was Tia and Tamara's catchphrase on Sister? Who knows? Drop it in the chat. Oh, friend.
Hold on, because this is my favorite one.
Oh, you know the answer? Okay, Nadia's going to tell y'all if y'all right. All right, how many more seconds I got?
You're at 10 seconds.
10. All right, friend. Y'all, look, remember, we have approved vendors here on site, and you can catch their sites and shop online. All right, so Nadia and her lashes Inspire Beauty. So please make sure, what's the website, sis?
InspireBeauty.online.
InspireBeauty.online. So make sure you get your blinks, okay? Get your blinks, girl. So go on the website, but don't do it right now. We don't want you to miss nothing, but make sure you go on the website. You'll have that in the group, right? Yes. So they'll know how to place an order. All right, so Nadia, what's the answer?
Go home, Roger.
Period. All right, so sis, if you ain't know the answer to that, go on Netflix and catch up on Sister. It's okay. Catch up. It's gonna be all right. All right, number 3. Who did Steve Urkel have a crush on? Y'all ain't even gonna lie to you. I had to ask them what show Steve Urkel even came from. I know. I'm shamed. I'm very, very shamed. All right? I had to ask. But who does Steve Urkel have a crush on? But I do know Family Matters now, so it's okay. I'm going to add it to my list of shows to watch. But who does Steve Urkel have a crush on? Oh, okay, Pastor Mimi typing the whole lyrics. The whole lyrics. Yes, Kimberly, Laura, Winslow, you won that one, girl. You was the fastest one. All right, the next one, y'all. Who is the male heartthrob of Grey's Anatomy? The male heartthrob of Grey's Anatomy. Now, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all on this one. Pastor didn't give me an answer key, and I don't know the answer to this one. So I'm gonna trust y'all. Who is the heartthrob of Grey's Anatomy? Who is the heartthrob of Grey's Anatomy? Come on, who watches? Who has a person? My sister is obsessed with that show, y'all. How many seasons y'all got? Like 35, 36? I don't know. I can't keep up. Dr. McDreamy, Kimberly, girl. You winning, girl. Okay, Akia. McDreamy, you right. Next question. This one I know, y'all. In Bridgerton, the new Netflix show, who was the town gossiper? Now listen, if you have not seen Bridgerton, I'm going to tell you now, proceed with caution. Let the Holy Spirit guide you on that one, okay? That one might not be for everybody. But if you watched it, who was the town gossiper? Now we know. Sis had a T. Lady Whistledown. Okay? Lady Whistledown. Hold on, y'all. So I'm typing because they letting me know when it's time to let y'all in the room. All right, so if you see me typing, I'm connecting with everyone in the room to make sure we patch y'all in and y'all join the fun from the inside because that stage is beautiful. The stage is beautiful. All right, we're going to do one more question. Who knows where this came from? Until you do right by me, everything you think about is going to crumble. What movie is that? Until you do right by me. What movie that come from? What movie that come from? Hey, Mr. Brent. Hey, Miss Shanita. How are y'all? Yup, Lady Whistle that Miss Shanita says she know that is my show. Okay, I watched the whole thing in 2 days. All right, Color Purple. Kimberly, girl, Kimberly, look. I need you to do me a favor. I want you to go on the Messenger. Send me your address so we can send you a prize. Okay, girl? Because at this point, you have one. You have one. Okay, you have one. All right, I think we got one. Yeah, we got one more question. All right, what movie does this quote come from? You had me at hello. You had me at hello. What movie does this come from? I'm not even gonna lie, Pastor put me on a whole new movie when she gave me these questions. Because I'm like, I ain't never heard of this movie before, Pastor. Oh, I'm sorry, Pastor Janisha. I'm sorry. I'm skipping your answers, girl. I'm sorry. We'll give you second place. We'll give you second place, okay? It only takes one, but we'll give you second place. We'll give you second place. All right. You had me at hello, Jerry McGuire. Jerry McGuire. So thank y'all for playing this fun game with us. Kimberly, girl, do not forget now. Send me your address so we can send you some goodies, girl. Send you some good. I'm sorry, Pastor Mimi. I'm sorry. All right. So look, don't forget, we have approved vendors. Ariana Adams is here discussing Forex and trading. Lashika McCool is here with some Mary Kay goodies. Sean and Jamar Jenkins are here from Relationship Over Religion. Nadia Felix is here from Inspired Beauty. Latoya Barrett is here from Live Free Ministries. Purpose Church had some stuff out here. I think I'm missing somebody. Oh, Brianna Stanley. Y'all, listen. Brianna has this product, right? And it's like a financial planner. I got one. It blessed my life, okay? So I'm gonna tell her, I'm gonna tell all them, drop their stuff in that thing so y'all can shop with us. Okay? Make sure you get you a financial planner though, because it'll bless your life. It'll bless your life. So we got lashes, we got apparel, we got financial planners, we got skincare, we got you covered, head to toe. But don't forget, Pastor Latoya dropped her line. Please check out her website, www.latoyabarrett.com. Oh, our pastor is in here. Pastor Cedric, hi. Thank you so much. We love you for even allowing the women to take over the building today. You let us take over. It's pink in here, y'all. We got flowers everywhere. We are having the time of our life, and we appreciate our pastor for even giving us this opportunity because, y'all, he let us be great. And we appreciate y'all. So do not forget, we have vendors. Also, we have some announcements coming up. So stay peeled to the live from beginning to end. Put it on your TV. If you don't know how, in the top right corner, there's like a little TV square with 3 little Wi-Fi symbols look like, and you can cast it to the TV in your house. All right, so that way you're not stuck looking at it like this, or get the laptop and the HDMI connected. So look, because it's going to be fun from beginning to end, okay? Pastor Latoya has touched every single detail of this program. She didn't leave any stones unturned. Every single detail she has planned out, and it is going to be amazing from start to finish. So go ahead, get your popcorn, girl. Get you a little sparkling grape juice. Do whatever you got to do. Make you a virgin mimosa, but it is going to be a whole lot of fun. And I'm going to be in this chat with y'all from beginning to end. We about to cut up. They gave me a microphone so I can share y'all comments. So we planning to cut up. It's going to be great. Talk to me. Who we got in here? Where y'all from? Where are y'all from? Because I need to know. Hey, Asia. Hey, Kimberly. Oh, Miss Tisha here. Hey, Miss Tisha. How are you? Look, Mr. Brand is in here. Destiny Bishop James. Hey, girl. Astra. Hey, girl. It is so good. I'm so glad. I am so glad that you guys are joining us because, look, it is about to be, it's about to go down. All right. Oh, you and Aisha? I did not know that. So next time you come to service, I got to find you so I can introduce myself. I don't think I ever introduced myself. My name is Angelica. I am an administrator here. I absolutely love this place, okay? This is the best place on earth. To be a partner, to be a friend. Purpose Church is amazing. So get connected somehow. Girl, I love this church too. Hey, Amber. You're from Wilmington, but you're residing in Texas. Hey, from Texas. We are so excited. All right, y'all. I just got word. It's time to go in the sanctuary. So I'm going to be in this chat, and it's going down. It's going down. It's coming. Keisha said she from Leland. Leo said Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Hey, Keisha, girl. All right, so any moment now, Tasha is going to send us, patch us in that sanctuary. And it's been fun. Oh, you're going to be here Sunday, girl. I'm coming to find you. I'm coming to find you. If I don't come find you, I will be in the children's room. So, come on. I got to see you. I got to see you. Astra, I drive from Bolivia, and it's definitely worth it. Girl, I used to drive from Sanford back here to be back in this place on Sundays when I was in school. Hey, Araceli. All right, y'all, I hear some screaming. Why they ain't patched us in yet? They got to patch us in. Hey, Miss Mary, how are you? Hey, Mr. Brand. Hey, Pastor Brandon. It's good to see all y'all. I don't know who calling me, but hey, all right, y'all. It's time now. Tasha said it's time. Make sure y'all shout out Tasha in them comments. Say thank you, Tasha, because she holding down this media, okay? She's showing out. But any moment now, Tasha's gonna send us in that thing. Make sure y'all type thank you, Tasha, in the chat. Do that for me. Do that one favor for me. Thank you, Tasha, y'all, because Tasha is the greatest media director in the whole planet. She running both rooms, and the girl is bad. I need to see some thank you, Tasha's in the chat. Oh, Miss Barbara, I see you can't get in the group, but you signed up. We check your email. Hey, Tiara. Hey, Tiara. All right. It's so good to see y'all. Oh, they're saying thank you to Tasha. She gonna see this later, y'all. She gonna be cheesing because the girl is amazing. Oh, she tagged Tasha. Thank you, Miss Tiara. Thank you, Miss Tiara. All right, y'all. It's about to go down. Don't forget vendors. Don't forget Pastor Latoya's merch. And don't forget to have fun. Do me a favor. Here's your challenge. Make one buddy out this group. Find you one new sister. If you laughed at sis' comments the whole time, go add her. You can be a virtual friend. It don't matter what state you're from. But meet one person in this virtual room today, okay? Look at your neighbor. Say, hey, neighbor. Hey, neighbor. Oh, Tasha said thank you, y'all. She see it. Crystal, my friend, is in here. Hey, girl. Hey, girl from Raleigh. It's so good. It's so good you in here. Brittany Smith. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Oh, you got that in this pendant. Okay. As soon as I get off this, I got you, Miss Barbara. We're going to make sure that you are connected. Stephanie Jones, I see you too. Thank you so much, and we're going to get y'all connected in that group so y'all can shop, okay? Purpose Church said, hey, neighbor. Look, ladies, we about to have some fun. We are about to have some fun. All right, Tasha said, for real. She is switching us now. Tiara, if you're having trouble logging into Facebook, yes, go on to Purpose Church International. I will get all of you ladies connected in that group as soon as I get a chance. But until then, join us in this chat, and everything you need to know will be in this chat, and I promise you I will get all that information out to you. I beg you, promise. Tiana, hey girl, y'all, my friends from ECU is in there. It's in the building. Hey Tiana, hey Crystal girl. It is so good to see y'all. That made my day, y'all. That made my day now. We got some pirates in the building. Purple. They better say gold or they're gonna have me looking crazy. All right, at any moment, Tasha patching us in.
Take your seat, baby. Before you sit, you gotta rock with me. It's that holy sway. It's the holy sway. It's the holy sway. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. Listen, why we are here today. We are here today because we're coming together at the leadership of a powerhouse of a woman, right? Yeah. Her name is Pastor Latoya Barrett, and she's here to not only make sure that we are inspired as women, but we can be here together collectively, collaboratively, and we lift each other up in nothing but encouragement, okay? Yes. Let's bring our pastor on, Pastor Latoya Barrett! Woo! Okay. Thank you. Okay. Welcome. You got to bounce with us a little bit. Yes. So, guys, before we begin, we have to give honor where honor is due. This house has come together by Pastor Latoya and Pastor Cedric Barrett. Let's give this man of God a hand clap. Okay? We thank you. We thank you for the vision. We thank you for always encouraging us. And most importantly, we thank you for standing by your beautiful wife. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, thank you. Have a seat, sir. It's for the ladies. It's for the ladies. It's for the ladies. It's for the ladies. All right, panelists.
Hey, ladies! I tell you, this is our time to soar! Oh, y'all don't act like y'all about to soar. This is our time to soar! So, today I want to make sure you lose all limitations. I want you to lose all past standards. I want you to lose all past hurts and everything that kept you embottled in who God did not call you to be. And I'm ready for you to walk out brave. I'm ready for you to walk out powerful. I'm ready for you to walk out as great as God has called for you to be. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Now look at your hands and say, these hands were made for miracles. And I want you to speak with your mouth and say, this mouth was made to speak supernatural. And then I want you to walk a little bit, step up a little bit. And say, this journey was made for signs and wonders. Now, girls, celebrate your God. I tell you this, I am so excited. Y'all, have y'all noticed this is one of my favorite things? I love doing women's ministry. If you're great, you can be greater. Because you're still living. If you've done something before, guess what? There's more in you. So you're going to birth more. And so today I am coming to tell you we are going to build a sisterhood squad that we're going to motivate, empower, and encourage every woman in here to be your best self. No more being limited by any jealousy, insecurity, fear, inferiority. What? Those are not my neighbors. They are my destructions and my distractions. And so I don't have time for those. And so I just want to encourage you today. It's your time. It's your time. You can be seated. So y'all, how many know I like to give away gifts? Oh, y'all don't act like it's Christmas. It's Christmas in January. Okay, so let me see. I have this coffee cup. And in the coffee cup is something cute, though.
Money.
Now, I got no money here. My pen was going. Ma'am, Julia Place has. Oh, she went into a whole praise. I love it when you go into a praise. I love it when you go on a praise. Julia Place got a new lipstick line. And I love it because it fits all of these women in this room. And one thing is it can hit. I love when diversity can wear it. Yes. You can wear it. I can wear it. We can all wear this color. And then this one, I want to remind you to be yourself. Who says this is my Pastor? You don't play with me. This is my. That baby raised her hand. Honey, here you go. All right. Who likes Mary Kay? Woo! Okay. You get Mary Kay. Where you? You get Mary Kay. Come on. You get Mary Kay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Who else say I like Mary Kay? Where you at? Trish, you better you get Mary Kay. Come on. You are wonderful. One more. Who likes Mary Kay? Come here, girl. And you get Mary Kay. Love you. God bless you. I'm so glad you came. All right. So, hold on. Y'all, I think I got an issue, okay? I got it. Pastor Jennifer, I got an issue. You praying for your sister now? Come on. Pray hard. Come on. I need you to press in. So, I like house, home goods.
type of stuff in your bathroom where you got soap and a little, come here, soap and a little lotion. Now, virtual audience, Pastor Latoya, ain't forget you because your host should be watching and claiming some prizes for y'all. So I'm going to start pulling out some stuff. And who said it should have been me? It should have been me. Here we go. We got some lashes.
Woo!
Come here, baby. She let me tell me, hey, girl. Hey. Don't you do it. Hey. You ain't even got to tell me what's in the bag. The rest of it, girl. I got you. So I'm going to tell you, can I tell you what else in your bag? It's a Choco face mask.
Woo!
And baby, Juvia. Huh? Give him high!
Yes!
All right. I don't know what girl in here said, I need some brushes. I need some. Come here from the back. Because I didn't just give you some brushes, I got you some eye makeup too.
Woo!
I do. All right. Now, I got something for a woman that said, baby, I need to rest. Give me a loofah. Give me a sponge, a scrub. Come here, baby. Honey, I need some rest. She said, baby, that was me, honey. I felt like, Pastor Latoya, you was buying stuff and the Lord was using you, huh? Huh? All right, we got facial masks. Some of you, do you have a makeup? Oh, Aisha, okay, just come on. I can't give it to you now. I done gave it out. All right, who's on live? Tell me who's on live. Who? Stephanie Price Jones. Please make sure you send your address. We got some lashes, some Juvia plates, and we got a mask for you. Next person on live. I want this. Lord should need a manly girl, honey. Juvia just came out with this lavender. I said, baby, this shadow is divine. It'll bless your soul. And if you're married, it'll bless your husband too. Here. It will. It bless you. At Purpose Church, we teach you how to live as a Christian. Not die while you're living.
Yes.
So you can be saved and alive. Huh? Who is on live? And who's on live that needs to claim another prize? We got another prize. Barbara Lee. Barbara, you deserve this prize. As a matter of fact, Barbara has been one of our largest sharers too from our virtual audience. So you get two gifts. Barbara, you get our lotions, our candle, and our soap balm. And you also, let me look in this bag, girl. Let me look in this bag, girl. Oh, girl, there's some lashes in here. Barbara, I better see you in these lashes, honey. And some lashes. It's a mask in here. And baby, it's some earring sugar. This is all for you, okay? All right. We got time for one more gift, right? Tasha, I got one more time for one more gift? One more gift. And then I got some more stuff along the way. Y'all, this woman, I love her. And I figure I should do this. Jennifer Costal. I didn't even know you were coming. Her book for Courageous Prayers for Women is in here with her prayer CD. And I said, baby, while you're praying, you better relax, honey. So I gave you a mask. Here you go. Who's in that? Who said, wait, okay, I'm going to give it to a guest. Here, come here. Well, you're not really a guest no more, Deanne. Yeah, you're not. You home. Do it again. Wait. I love it. Okay, I got more gifts. And wait. Whose makeup is unorganized?
Every woman. Every woman.
All right, wait.
Every
I'm
woman.
not giving it to you. Come here, baby.
Ooh,
Now go home and organize it a little bit. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I got one more gift, though.
yes.
Sarah raised her hand first, though. Sarah, come here, baby. Now take care of her. She's delightful. Oh, Ina, mama. I put some prayer on it. Mama. Here you go, beautiful. It's good to see you. I love you too. Thank you. All right, ladies, y'all ready to talk? Oh, are y'all ready to talk? Well, oh, wait a second. Shoe cam moment. Cameraman, shoe cam moment. Y'all wait. Shoes is a thing at this good old church. Wait, honey. All divas come in all shapes and sizes. Huh? And you celebrate your individuality. So are we getting the shoe cam together? Oh, he got it. He getting us. Make sure you put a shine on mine just in case I'm ashy. So put a gloss off filter on her, okay? They'll think I'm tan when it's ashy. Come on. So this is going to be an amazing day. We are getting ready to play a card game, okay? Y'all ready to play a card game? And my team just said, oh, what kind of stuff is this? So we're going to play a card game. And Rebecca, you got it first. I did it to you. Come on, first card. Let's go. Wild card. Sing your favorite song, lyrics you can think of that come off to the top of your head. Let's go. One. Melodies from heaven. Yeah. Rain down. Yeah. Don't rain. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's see who's gonna get it. Lyrics that come to the top of your head. Aisha.
Oh, Lord. I love you, Jesus.
You better sing today.
I worship and adore you.
You better come on.
Just want to tell you,
Lord, I love you.
Lord, I love you more than anything.
All right. Come on. Okay. Shanta, now I need you to be trapped and saved. You know, a little trapped. I'm gonna need you to be. What's the first song coming in your head?
Where the money reside, where the money reside.
And I knew she would do it. Okay. Nadia, go.
Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance.
Hey, I just want to praise you. Hey, I just want to praise you. You broke the chain, so now. Okay, we're not lifting our hands. Okay, come on. Okay, so now I got another. Wait, but we can't do it without. Trish, song come to your head. Come on, just whatever. Come on, hit it. And it came out. Hold on. Who's coming? Who's that? Tiffany, song that comes to the top of your head. Where you go? Hit the lyrics, quick.
Never would have made it.
You better.
Never would have made it. Never would have. Never would have. Never would. Never would have made it.
Okay. I gotta get one more sister. I'm gonna see. Any, many, mighty, mo. Ari, song. With bow borders,
Then we walk upon the waters.
wherever you may call me. Hey! Okay. All right. So, next question. What's the hardest truth you had to face this past year? Everybody said, oh, Pastor Toy was having fun. And then you had to do that. You know I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. Pastor Aisha. Do y'all know that Pastor Aisha is our pastoral care pastor here at Purpose Church? And she also do partners care. And she makes sure that she stays connected with all the partners of Purpose Church. I just got a message from our pastors this last week. How many people really go to Purpose Church?
581.
Wow, right? I did not know that. I said, where'd they go? Well, where they at? And they are members of the church. Well, good Lord. Thank you, Lord. So, Pastor Aisha, what is the hardest truth you had to face this past year?
One of the hardest truths that I had to face this year was a journey that I took on for 10 weeks. And it was praying for those who I had to deal with the love. I had to deal with the ones that hated. I had to deal with the ones that celebrated. I had to deal with the ones that criticized. It was hurt, pain, help. I had to walk through all of those to make sure that my heart was pure, even enough to just walk this Christian life, this journey, and work out my own salvation, and also be able to be an instrument that God wanted to use for partners care and for the people that I come in contact with daily.
How was it when you started to go through that journey? And it's 10 weeks of that's intense. That's intense soul work. And here at Purpose Church, we believe that you can be gifted, but you're not really anointed unless you're free.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Y'all.
Exactly.
Because there is a freedom that comes that people get well because you're well.
Yes.
And the anointing can trust you because you've been a great manager of your vessel.
Of my vessel.
And so how was it that you did that intense 10-week work and you had to face the ones that love you, you love back, some you hated?
Yeah.
Because sometimes we say that Christians don't hate, and the truth of the matter is if you're integral with your walk, you will be integral with your emotions.
Yes. Yes.
Come on.
Exactly.
It's a word.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying it got a little quiet in here. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Okay. So, what was it like being integral with your emotions?
One of the main things that really hit and still stand out till today, you would think that the good words like love, I love everybody, right? And then the next day came hate. And the definition of hate was loving people less than the standard of God's love. And so some people walk around and say, oh, I don't hate them. Oh, no, yes, you do. Because if you're not loving them at the level that God loves them, then guess what? You do have a little bit of hate. And so for me, I had to dig real deep. And I said, oh my God, I hate this one. And I was like, oh, Lord, help me, because then they came back, or if I saw them again, I wanted to make sure my heart was good. Yes, it was excruciating. But at the end of that 10-week journey, it was very rewarding. Very.
Great. Now, Rebecca, girl, you know she was going to do it to you. What's the hardest truth you had to face this past year?
I think for me, and I'm sure a lot of women, I had to be by myself for the first time for the longest amount of time.
Yeah.
I had to look in the mirror and face my insecurities that I may have been hiding in eating or male attention or Instagram or stuff like that. So it was the first time, I think, in my life that I had to face my own demons.
Yeah.
Because growing up in the church, you think you're saved, and then you're by yourself and you're like, oh gosh, I've still got a lot of stuff to work through. So that's kind of like what it was. I think that was the hardest thing to face. And by God's grace, I'm out, but I think it's like self-love is just a continuing battle. But that was a big one I had to face, just being by myself and looking in the mirror.
Now, so you know I'm going to ask you more questions. You know how this works. So now you're getting to the place where it's a mirror being presented. Because a mirror doesn't all of a sudden show up, but your emotions start to tell you, God is taking me down this path, and a mirror is being presented. What do you begin to think? How do you begin to grapple with that? and then also pray and ask God to help you with that? How do you do that?
For me, it was during quarantine. I learned how to pray. I didn't really know how to pray before.
That's good.
I was reading like Fervent Prayers. I think I'm saying it right, by Priscilla Shire.
Yes.
And that was kind of what spoke to my spirit, because I didn't know my prayer life wasn't strong enough. So when I faced those mirrors, how I dealt with was my prayer life. It was so weak. Even though you think, oh, my prayer life is good, like I'm saying a little prayer in the morning, like thank you God, okay, I'm like, and then you go on Instagram. As Pastor talks about mountain ministry, my mountain ministry wasn't there. And in quarantine, I found it. That's how I dealt with looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
I had to go to the Word.
Right there.
Yes.
That's good.
Oh, I felt the Holy Ghost for a minute there. Okay. Yes. Now, let's go to the next question. What's something, Shanta, we should celebrate together as women?
So I really believe that we should celebrate our wins and our losses together. Like I think that when, and we were having this conversation last night, so it's kind of an evolving thought, but when you win, I win.
Yeah.
So I should never be envious or jealous of anyone else's position or where they are, because a win for one of us is a win for all of us. And we would be a much stronger body of believers and sisterhood if we could bind together and accept the win as our own win.
Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been through a season that it was hard to accept another sister's win?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because my life wasn't going well. And I thought, here's the selfish part of us, I thought that I was doing God a favor by coming to church and by serving my leadership. You know, I was doing God a favor, and he should very well bless me because I'm showing up, Lord, and I don't have to be here. Well, yeah, no, you really don't have to be here. Like, I can hold my breath. But so during that season, because my motivations weren't necessarily right, when another sister won, it was hard for me because I was in a low place, even though I was serving, even though I was teaching, even though I was preaching. I was internally in a foul soul place because I wasn't doing the internal work that I could shine my own. He gave us all treasure. But if your treasure's dusty, that's not your sister's fault. That's the internal work. We have to shine. You got to do that work on your own treasure. And so because I wasn't shining my treasure, when you shine, it made me envious because I don't understand how I can't be blessed, or, and that's a place of selfishness. Yes, I've gone through that.
So we as women, do we know when we're in a low place? And let me say this. Church can masquerade emotional lows. And let me tell you what I mean by that is you are having an affair with God's bride. And he wanted you to be in love with him. The bride will not point you to him. The bride will allow you to, if you become intoxicated with the form of the bride, you will begin to fall into lasciviousness. But when you fall in love with the Father, he will point you back to him and back to yourself. Because he understands that if you're defiled, you can't see him clearly either. And so I love that you said, if you don't know that you're in a low place, you need to check it. Check it today. And how do you know you're in a low place? Check your relationships. We're going to get into this a little bit more. I ain't got deep, but when we get into it a little bit more, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Now, tell me, what's something we should celebrate together? You know I love your life. She's psychology major and getting ready. Last year. And one thing I love about every one of these women up here is they're great. They're great in their own lanes. And I promise you, they don't know I've been watching them for a while. And they don't have that thing of they covet somebody else's stuff. That's why they could talk to this subject. So what's something we could celebrate together?
Well, first, I just want to say we're great because you're great. Like, you give us the room to be great. So thank you for being you.
Thank you, boo.
Something that we should celebrate together. I believe that we should celebrate our differences together. Because I feel like a lot of times what happens is that we look at a woman who is completely opposite from us, and we're like, ooh, I don't necessarily know about that because it's not what I'm familiar with. But what you're not familiar with might be the answer that you're looking for. So I definitely believe that we should celebrate each other's differences because what I have, you might not have, and what you have, I might not have. So every joint supplies a need. So we need each other. In those differences, we find the need.
Okay, so have you ever had a moment where you seen a different type of chick and you was like, I don't know about her. I don't know. I don't know. Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
And now listen, saints kill me. Let me tell you something. They don't kill me, but they crack me up. Because they be like, my discernment telling me. You lying.
Your insecurity is
Your
telling
insecurity telling you. And let me tell you, a lot of people are like, my gut told me, your insecurity in your gut.
Yes. She said.
And if you deal with your insecurity in your gut, your discernment will get clear. She preaching. I'm going to give myself an offering. Cash out.
What's your cash out?
I'm cash out myself an offering. So how was it that when you seen another woman that was different, you see that's a different chick, and I don't know. How did you confront you?
I had to do hard work because I had to look at myself and say, okay, Nadia, like this difference is it's beautiful. So what about it makes you uncomfortable? What about it in you do you feel like you're lacking? What about it in you do you feel like you can't go to that woman and say, hey, I love this about you. How did you get to where you are?
Yeah.
Why in that area are you insecure? What made you insecure? It made me get to the root of it because I have to dig up the root in order because I see the fruit of it. Yeah, I see the fruit of it now in my insecurity. Now let's get to the root of it. Where did it start?
Yes. That's good. That's good. All right. Y'all ready to go to the next segment? Oh, y'all didn't act like y'all was ready for the next segment. Y'all ready? Okay. I got something for you. We seen it all. Go to the. I am y'all. Those of you that know me, I get a message. I can get a whole message from a cartoon. The Lord will speak to me from a movie.
Yes.
I'll stop it in the middle of the movie and I said to look at Pastor, that's a word. And he'll say, baby, could we watch a regular movie? But baby, it's a word though. It's a word. It's a word. And I promise I was watching Wonder Woman and I said, baby, this is prophesying. I'm saying, it's prophesying. I feel like I'm gonna run around this room and he just looked at me like, okay, I'm going to sleep. This is the most. So I got some clips that I want to share with y'all. My sister squad, y'all good? Online, y'all good? I got some clips I want to share with you. Here, hit my clip for me. She coming.
And first of all, he was being shady all night. I had no idea all night. And I go into the house.
Hey guys, what'd I miss?
Molly, I got engaged. She proposed last night.
Wow! Oh my God! I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Finish the story.
Okay.
Finish the story.
So where was I? I walked in, and my favorite.
Don't be that cute. You know, I'm not trying to be shady, but why does she deserve to get married and I don't? Oh, stop. Who says you don't deserve to be married?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really believe that people just money, situations, traumas, it just makes people more of who they really are. Yeah. So they act, I said, well, I ain't mean it like that. Well, yeah, you did. It came from your heart. You didn't think about it. You just blurted it out, all before you've been meticulously thinking about what you gonna say. And this time that thing hit you in the right place that you said it and you didn't realize I just was gonna spit it out like that. The drip was nasty. And so that my mama said that. Pastor Latoya said that on last night. She blessed us. Amen. But yeah, I just think that is the issue is I don't think there's nothing wrong with either one of these women. I just think that she was already insecure about it. And then when somebody else was able to receive it, it's like, well, I ain't really have a problem with you, but I don't like that because I don't have that.
Right.
And it makes me realize where I'm inadequate and where I haven't been doing the work. Because really, you can have it if you do the work on yourself.
Right. I'm gonna get in that in a minute. Because I believe the work of a wife and the work of a woman is two different works.
Yes.
And everybody's going, well, what do you mean by that, Pastor Latoya? There's a level of submission that is greater. There is a level of dying that is greater. And will I wake up in the morning for me, or am I ready to wake up in the morning for us? And that agenda changes. And that bow changes. And a lot of women say, well, Pastor Toya, I'm ready to wake up in the morning for us. Or are you really? The first time somebody tell you can't do something, the first time somebody say, well, you need to check in with me before you do that, then you begin to go, hold on. Hold on. Do you know who I am? And that's a level of bow that comes from being a wife. It is my honor. And all this right here, it's my honor to serve that man that was sitting on that front row.
Yes.
I wake up in the morning and say, you want your oatmeal? Yeah.
Yes,
Betty
right.
Crocker.
Yeah.
Martha, it don't matter who you need. I'm gonna be her.
Yeah.
And I really serve him. And my service at church won't beat my service at home.
All right.
And so it's a level of sacrifice that comes when preparing to be whatever you aim to be. But let me ask you a question. What do you do, ladies, when there is a sister you really see that you are elevating and you're growing in an area, or you've been promoted in an area in your life that they prayed for? How do you help your, because there's a responsibility on both sides. How do you help your sister through this insecurity? Because it's sisterhood, not survival.
Okay. So, so I actually went through that experience, and it was hard because, like you said, you see the person that's your sister. You see that person close, not someone acquaintance that you run, fly in the night. This is somebody close. And so for me, when that incident happened, I was like, oh my God, what? Am I going to discard everything? Am I going to just work this out, or what I'm going to do? And what happened is I looked at me first, put the mirror to me first, and I said, okay. And the next thing I did, I threw out the lifeline. I threw out the lifeline. We talked about it. We broke it down. We had multiple conversations because sometimes a resolve don't come in the first bite, in the first chew. So sometimes you have to go back and you have to, break it down even more to the smallest morsel, and for it is palatable so we can, digest it. And once it got there, then and only then we were able to elevate together. And I am so proud to elevate with this sister. I promise you I am now.
I think the wonderful thing about this too is that when a sister, because sometimes I'm going to hit something. So I'm telling y'all right now, I'm going to hit something. Sometimes I believe that insecure people preach the gospel. So the narrative that they dispel sometimes is unhealthy.
Yes.
And everybody's not your hater.
That's right.
Everybody's not your hater. They just don't know how to celebrate.
Exactly. Yeah. That's right.
So you sometimes in church, we've been taught to hide behind our triggers.
That's right. True. That's good.
And so if I feel some kind of way because you're mad at me because I got something, immediately I want to say, that's the devil. It's the enemy. And oh my God, I rebuke him. But you really need to rebuke you because you just rose up in the spirit of pride.
Yep, exactly.
And you didn't really come down in humility and bridge the gap.
That's right.
And then in that communication, you didn't know if this elevation means that we will grow together or we will grow separately.
That's right.
But we're still growing.
Yes, exactly.
And it's amicable. Let's go to the next slide. How many say Tasha's doing an amazing job?
Yes.
Woo! Oh, this is a good one right here, y'all. I love Ray Table Talk. Sometimes they get good talk. Sometimes I don't watch them. But this one's a good one. So let's do this one. Killing me softly with your words. Killing me softly. How many of you been around a sister that her words have killed you softly? And most of the time, they kill you when you're not present.
Well, we know that to navigate and has a tremendous effect on young women's mental health. And we have a 15-year-old, and she has a question for the red table. She didn't hear my language earlier, did she?
Hi guys!
Hey!
Don't worry, I did, but I use the same language.
You're 15, you've said it all. I've seen Euphoria.
My question for you guys is, how do I stand up to bullies? Because I have a lot of people who I love who talk about me behind my back, and like people who I think are my good friends. And social media is a really strong platform that has enabled a lot of people to easily bully and put down others. Like I've been slut shamed, I've been body shamed, I've even been shamed for who my friends were. How do I fix the problems that are going on between us while still staying friends?
I know how 15-year-old girls can be. I think if you address exactly the things that they're saying, like, hey, when they say it to you, don't take it in, don't wait. Hey, that's hurtful. You're my friend and I want us to stay friends. But in order for us to stay friends, you can't say things like that to me. And you can't say things like that to our other friends. And I'm not going to allow that to happen. So if we want to keep this relationship, if we want to keep this group, we're going to have to change our behavior. And I'm going to call you out on that because I care about you.
Yeah, I was about to say, that might be a call-out moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just have to be really straight up, and I think you also have to always, in every area of your life, be willing to walk away.
Yes.
That is where your greatest power
Yep.
as a human being, as a woman, lies, is being willing to walk away. I
And-
walked away from my friends and family for 6 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's what I needed to do until my needs were being met, until my boundaries were being respected.
Right.
And believe what people show you about themselves. How people behave and what they say tell you who they are.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're
That's
not
true.
acting like friends, then perhaps they're not.
Also, at 15, it feels like the friends you have now are the friends you're going to have forever. Oh, I promise you that
They
is
are not.
true necessarily.
Yes.
Because you are going to change year to year to year. Even
Exactly.
I'm 34, I'm still changing unrecognizably for every 6 months, it feels like.
You deserve to have
Right.
friends that are kind to
And
you
respectful.
and respect you and build you up and not to tear you down. That's what real friends do.
Right.
And there's a whole world out there of wonderful people
Yeah.
who will do that.
Yeah.
I hope it works out. I hope that they
Yeah.
are smart enough not to lose you.
Yeah, there
It's
you
their
go.
loss.
Their loss.
Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
How many enjoyed that clip right there? Yes. How do you confront a sister after she talked about you? You. I know y'all like, woo, Pastor, woo. Let me tell you. Let me say this, and I'm gonna preference this because a lot of times people will look at us and say pastors, ministers are untouchables, but we're the most touched by this issue right here. And it is so sad because the same people that will walk out the room and talk about you will come right back and say, I need you.
Right. Yes.
And you have to be postured to not feel any type of way about, you just tore me down. And in some cases, and I got my sister here, Pastor Jennifer Cosman, I'm looking at her like, okay, sis. I sometimes you have to be able to put that God first and then say, God, take me home. I'm taking you home with this girl because the girl feels some type of way.
Yes.
Because in some situations, as a pastor, you can't confront all sisters.
That's right.
But now, we're going to talk about intimate sister relationships. or close circle sister relationships, how do you confront that woman when she's talked about you?
I feel like you should just be able to go up to her and be like, "Hey, this is how I felt." Last night we were talking about how do you do? What's the difference between a broken confrontation and a whole confrontation? And I think that's where it starts. It's making sure that you're completely whole before you confront somebody, so that you can make sure your confrontation is just in that present moment. It's just what you did to me. Hey, this is how I feel. And then also though, it depends on how much you value the relationship as well. Because if you give me if there's no substance in this relationship, if there's no value in this relationship, I have no reason to confront you. Um, I'm gonna chuck the deuces up. I'm gonna forgive you, and gang, we're out. Have a good life. I support you. Do what you do. It only takes one time.
Okay.
One time. One. Okay. But yeah, it all depends on the value and the substance of the relationship if you're going to confront them. And if they are a true sister, you should be able to say, "Hey, this is how I felt. This is my boundary. You've crossed this." And like she said something profound. She said, let's not do this anymore. We need to change how we're behaving. Like our behavior needs to change. So not just yours, because why you hurt me, obviously mine needs to change too.
Right. And what's beautiful about that is she knew that there was something in me that caused me to even stay in the company when you were treating me wrong. Yes. So we're both going to elevate at this moment. Have you ever dealt with this? And how did you overcome?
Yeah. I grew up being bullied so much. So I've had to deal with this, honestly, my whole life, even coming into my 20s. Because it goes from middle school to high school to college. And then it usually comes in church a lot too. But I think with this specifically, there's two really powerful ways to confront a woman. There's the powerful way of coming straight to them, because don't talk about anybody behind their back. If you have a problem with them, go to the source.
Right.
And I think in church we were really scared to do that. But go to the source. So there's the powerful way of confronting that face on, but there's also, I think, the really powerful moment. The lady at the end said of cutting people off, of walking away when you know you need to. But the really powerful thing about cutting someone off is you can go about your life. I used to do this. I'd be like, cut them off, block on them on Instagram, block them on everything. I don't want to talk to them. But I would block them off and cut them off without forgiving them. And I stayed in survival mode instead of sisterhood for all of my life. And then I was like, oh my gosh, like I have no real friends. I have a very small inner circle. And then when I started forgiving people, because sometimes you do have to cut women out of your life. Sometimes you really do. And ask and pray about it. Like pray. Don't do it out of reverting back to yourself and being insecure. Don't cut someone off of that. Pray about it. But some people really do need to be cut out of your life. But if you're cutting them out, make sure you're forgiving them so you do not stay in survival mode.
Yes, exactly.
This is what is wonderful about what you just said is, if you're going to let them go, pretty much I'm going to say it like this: let them go. Because forgiveness without letting them go without forgiveness means you're still holding on to them. And so that narrative is still shaping your trajectory. It's still shaping your relationships. And I be doggone, I tell you what, you will get in a relationship with another one of them. And you'll be like, now you look just like, well, why in the world you act like? Why you make me feel like? Now I got to cut you off too. And then you walk around like, I done cut off 10 people. Lord, there's something wrong with me. Yes, it is. It's because you didn't deal with the number one, so you got to the number 10. Let's go to the next question. She getting there, y'all. She gonna get there. It's coming. I think we've dealt. You know what? Let me ask y'all a question. Hold on. Pause for the calls real quick. Do you know how to confront someone healthy? Do you know how to confront someone healthy? Or does it have to be contentious? Confrontation does not have to be contentious. And a lot of times, because we have insecurity in confronting someone, we then begin to use our fear to ignite our anger, so then we can be contentious because it then makes us feel bigger than. But does confrontation have to really be contentious?
I don't think so if the relationship is healthy. Like, I said this one time about being safe in a relationship, and Pastor Latoya corrected me and said that someone had given her a quote one time. It's like, you'll never be safe, but what you can be is healthy. And in a healthy relationship, I don't have to be fearful that, oh, you offended me. Now I got to close myself off and I can't say anything to you. No, I could come to you and say, hey, because this is a healthy place. I didn't like this right here. And this is why. This was my boundary and this is where you overstepped it. And that was painful. And now you have the responsibility, now that I've opened that up, is for you to healthily tell me why, and that moving forward what we're going to do.
Yeah.
But I think in a healthy situation, if you can't confront it without confrontation, then I beg the question, is it a healthy relationship to begin with?
Right. I a lot of times people, when I say that no relationship is safe, but it should be healthy, a lot of people are going, well, I need a safe relationship. Well, everybody don't act like you.
That's right. Exactly.
Everybody don't think like you. Everybody don't love like you. Everybody don't have the same triggers you have. And so there will be times in intense or close relationships you may feel threatened. You may feel like, who you talk to? Because I have a best friend, and she's a prophet. I promise, she's amazing. She might be on. She's amazing. But when we get to talking, we healthily confront each other. That ain't right. You need to get that together. And you no, that ain't God. You can't prophesy over that. Come back over here and we keep each other accountable to the woman so that the call will always be great. And so it's healthy, but it never feels safe.
Yes. Okay, so I personally feel like in a healthy relationship, you have that safe space. So I feel safe enough to say, hold on, that's not right. I feel safe enough to say, okay, hold on, you done. While there's confrontation, I'm safe in this confrontation because of the relationship.
I understand you're looking at safety in one way, but whenever you've been in relationship, now I just see it differently, but I celebrate you different. So I understand. I see exactly how you see it. And I do believe in healthy relationships, there is a sense of safety. But yet and still, and I have a very healthy relationship with my husband, as Pastor Cedric Barrett. I've been with him since we were 15. But honey, there are times I feel really like, oh my God, who's married in here? Has your spouse ever hit an emotional spot that you're like, oh my God, oh my God, I feel like you just hit me, and I feel like I need to run. I need a coffee shop. I need a beach. I need somewhere to sit. It just need to be me and God. Lord, help me. And you go through this place of feeling not safe.
Yes.
Because right now, he's standing on one side, and I'm definitely standing on the other. And it's healthy, but at that moment, it don't feel safe. I have women that have come in my life, that have been in my life and come back in my life, and it's a healthy relationship. But while working in that relationship, it didn't feel safe because I don't know if I say this, will it end it? Will it break it? And so I have to walk tenderly through this place for us both so we can maintain the relationship that we mature in our love together. It's healthy, but it don't always feel safe. So that's now, child, I like what you said, because honey, because you and we have a very healthy relationship, and you safe to say, and I'm her pastor, but not everybody got this relationship, so there's a level of investment. So let me help y'all. So don't do this. What I'm getting ready to say, don't do this.
Don't try it.
Because don't do it. Because her and I spend a lot of time. This young lady spends a lot of time with my family. And so she'll be like, I'll say, well, I was thinking that I'm going to do this, or I'm getting ready to go do this, and this. And y'all, I work. I am a work. I have worked 24 hours. Yesterday I worked 24 hours, really, legitimately. And I slept for 2, and so I work. It's not normal. Don't look at it. It's not right. It ain't right. It ain't healthy. So it is my issue. I'm asking the Lord to deliver me, but I don't know how quick I want to give it up. So it's a work. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. So she'll look at me and be like, go somewhere and sit down. I look at her, little girl. You get my face. But it's safe. Don't try it. I'm serious. Don't try it.
Please don't.
Please don't try it. Because it's not, I don't have that level of relationship with everyone. But this has been many of years where she can look at me and say, you need to go sit down. I'm going to go, because she know me. I'm going to go get you some food. I'm going to go. Did you drink something today? She just really wearing my nerves. Did you drink something today? And she'll go through all of the list of stuff. And then I'm like, no. Okay, because God put people in my life to help me be accountable to what he wants me to be accountable to. But it don't feel, we have that safe zone, but I don't feel safe at that moment. Go ahead.
I just wanted to address what you said, because the operative word in that statement was when you're mature. And once maturation has hit your relationship, you can say that. Because you saying go sit down somewhere, you weren't saying it to be disrespectful. You're saying it because I love you and I care about you, and because I'm concerned about what you're doing right now. And I know it's not healthy, just like you just said it ain't healthy, and I want to protect you. So that's a mature statement, and that's a mature way to address something. But when you got a bud, treat it like a bud, because a bud can't handle what a whole plant can.
Well, somebody need to put that on Facebook. Put it on Facebook.
What's your cash app?
All right, let's go to the next question. She gonna move us, y'all. Y'all, I did this video, so I made the pause real long. Sorry. When someone talks about you behind your back, is it forgivable? Now let me tell you this though. Now I'm gonna give you another one. Is it reconcilable? Forgivable is for you. Reconcilable is another thing. So you said you wanted. You said, hey, give me that. She wanted it. Rebecca, is it forgivable or is it reconcilable? Look, you can phone a friend if you want to.
Look, phone a friend. No, I think that it's all forgivable, because I think forgivable is more about yourself. Like I said, if you're going to stay in survival mode. Now, it depends on the way. Here's the thing. It really depends. Even if you do reconcile with this friend, let's say it is, and you reconcile, you have to build back up that trust, and it could take a very long time, and if they're their real friend, they'll be willing to put in that work. So you kind of realize if you can reconcile with this friend down the road. Maybe down the road you're like, this isn't gonna work, but all things are forgivable. But no, sometimes you don't need to have those people in your life anymore to protect yourself.
I love it. That was good. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm gonna use this microphone. That took me back to that thought. My God.
Her husband just walked in. Get your life. Come on.
Hallelujah.
Her husband just stopped the whole show.
Ooh, he blessed my life, honey. Good God.
Focus.
Okay, I'm focused. I'm focused, women of God. I'm focused. All right. But it took me back to the thought that we had last night about survive her or support her. It's a two-way street. Yeah. Because if it is an irreconcilable offense, then thank God you survived her. And that you can move on, and you no longer have a knife with you. And that's important in marriages, because I used to be a knife. Now I'm a wife. So I could talk about that.
Woo! Powerful.
But at this point, when we're talking about something that is forgivable, all of it's forgivable, because we all need forgiveness and we can't withhold it. There's a story, Paul was sending somebody back who used to be a slave, and to Paul, this was a son. He sent him back into that house and said, you no longer see him as a slave, and anything that he owes you, charge it to me. So if you're sending a slave back to his master and saying, well, he can no longer be your slave anymore because his offense is charged to me. Same thing with Jesus. All of your offenses have been charged to him. Okay, so everything's forgivable. But when we're talking about surviving, like when we're talking about reconciling, excuse me, now you become support for the building. The foundation has to be poured so that now, okay, we can't have what we used to have. If a hurricane comes through and tears up my house, I don't want the insurance company to come and build me the same thing. No, build it better. Build it better than it was before. We're going further than we went before. We're going higher. We're going to do this thing better. So we gotta have support for what we're now building as a new relationship.
Okay, so I'm a thinker, right? So every year, because y'all know I do mortgages and I deal with real estate, and every year, whenever you're building a home, the codes become different. So there are new codes. There are new different ways to build to code. And if you ever do a new build, even if it was an old place, it now has to follow into the new code. And so a lot of times with relationships, they come back or relationships are introduced into your life, but you need to build it to the new code. You don't need to say, oh, well, they're used to this and they like this. Okay, now you're compromising yourself and you're compromising your boundaries. And now you're getting ready to put yourself in the same pathway for the same storm. So say no, say we're going to do a new code. All right, let's go to the next. We got a new slide. We got one more slide, and then I've got a young lady I want to talk to y'all really quick, and we're going to have y'all out of here on a good time. Are y'all enjoying yourselves?
Yes.
Great. I made this video really long, y'all. I did it. Just go to the next one. Y'all know y'all better set some boundaries. Okay? Do y'all know that you need to set boundaries?
Yes.
Let's go to the next. All right, I'm ready. Boss moves or false moves?
Would never play you out like that for some money. The problem is you never valued our friendship as much as I did. Could you say that? You are like a... The problem is you never valued our friendship as much as I did. Could you say that? You are like a sister to me. That's how you treat a sister. I quit my job at the Times to get our website off the ground. I hired a designer. And what did you do? What you do, sis? You left me high and dry because you thought that you could get more success with Stuart.
And do you accept thank you if you gave your all for them to shine and it wasn't enough? Oh, this is good.
See him. So, yeah, I'm going to phone a friend on this one. And then I'm going to jump in because here, y'all need to learn how to pass it on sometimes to somebody who might have a little more experience in an area or who has overcome an area that you still working on.
She looked like she said, no, you better go get another phone, another friend.
Well, you should be able to say thank you. You should be able to accept a thank you when somebody says, it starts with, I'm sorry. It's okay, come on. All right. Okay. So, all right. This is, I know I'm trying to do it so delicate because this part it just hit a little different for me. Okay, you give your all to someone. First of all, let's start where your heart is, because if you gave your all to something, you know what I'm saying, what was your motive behind it? If your motive was pure and you got damaged to a certain degree because that person in this scenario didn't reciprocate that back, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say, "Ooh, I just gave everything, and now you want me to say, uh, thank you. You want me to accept your apologies when I probably done went through dangerous seen and unseen. I'm gonna say it that way, because I almost said another word. But danger seen and unseen, and you're still going on living this life like it's glorious, and you didn't even think about, did you even look back and see what I lost, for you to gain what you have? And sometimes it's hard to look at that picture wholeheartedly and say, I'm happy for you shining. I'm happy for your glow up, But then there's another factor also, that if you went in there wanting your motive, if your motive was impure and you like, oh, I'm giving everything to gain, then that's a reflection of yourself. That's not a reflection of because like what you put in, that's what you're going to get back, right? So if you put in that negative motive of I'm giving my all, and it's supposed to be my sister, but even though it's my sister, I'm supposed to reciprocate something back, and it don't come back, it's a two-way. Both are to blame. But you still have to look at yourself and say, wait a minute, where did it start from? Did I lose this because of a pure intent, or did I lose this for a false pretense of reciprocating what I thought I should have received? That's how I look at it.
I think that's great. Let's do a hypothetical. Say you had a pure intent in giving your all, and you felt as if that person left you for what seemed bigger. How do you reconcile that? Oh, this whole room has got quiet.
It's a holy hush, ain't it?
Shanta, let's have this conversation.
Okay, so what we're talking about here is value, right? And so I was trying to. My sister has eloquent language on this morning. Amen.
Amen.
So that's why I handed that off. Okay, she did really. That was a great answer, by the way. But when we're talking about value on a relationship, I think the comeback or the resilience of a relationship really hinges on the value of that relationship. Because we were talking last night and I said, so nothing from nothing leaves nothing. So if you brought no value when you came to me in the relationship, which is, if you came hinging your bet on me and your intent was ill and you just wanted to gain something, when you leave, you take the same value you brought, which was nothing. So to walk away from that and to cut ties with that is nothing. But this is a heartstring issue because this was a valuable relationship. Right. They had built something together. They did all of college together. And college is where you're really finding yourself. You're really deciding who you're going to be, what you're going to do, what you're going to invest your life in. Like that's our 20s, whether it was some of us it was entrepreneurship, some of us it was parenting, some of us it was marriage, some of it was college, but during those years, those are your primitive years where you're learning and you're deciding where I'm going. And this is when this relationship was built, like during I'm making decisions.
Right.
So you are my forever.
Right.
In this season, like I met you, I fell in love with you, and I don't mean just for everybody, I'm in love with my husband, but you can be in love with your friend. You know what I'm saying? There's a level of love that is, man, I'm telling you, that you will pray for your friend more than you pray for you. Think about them more than you think about yourself. You want to see the best for them. That's what this is about. This is what sisterhood looks like, is that I'm going to make you shine. And the whole while you were making me shine, so we both shining. That's sisterhood, okay? So we're building this thing, and I'm in love with you.
Right.
And so, as far as I'm concerned, you my forever.
Right.
And now you've made a decision to do something else.
Right.
And I put all of my eggs
in you
in this basket.
Right.
Because I plan to win with you.
Right.
And now I'm left with nothing. So I'm broken. Evidently, you're broken. To make the decision that you made after all the, because this was not, I just didn't just wake up this morning and decide, no, this was a plan. Right. We had a business plan. I'm putting all my money towards this website, towards whatever. We're going to both take what little bit we had. But because you saw something greater, you went and hinged on that. Now I'm broken. You look successful, but really, you're broken. Right. And now we're trying to come back and rebuild and rekindle this thing called relationship, called sisterhood. Am I willing to forgive you? Absolutely. Because love for me and love for all of you who call yourselves sisters should be that. It is giving the best of you for the person that is the object of your affection. That's what love is. Love says that I protect you from the worst part of me. Yeah. And what happened in that situation is you just didn't protect me from the worst part of you. That was just the worst part of you in operation. And that is forgivable. That was just the worst part of you that was showing up in that moment. Now let's pick up these pieces and let's put this puzzle on the table. Now they all in disarray and these colors belong over here, but I believe me and you and the love that we have can put this thing back together.
That's beautiful. Y'all, yeah. One thing that is beautiful about that is that it was valuable. And so both of them are standing in front of each other with both of their vulnerabilities. Yeah. And one thing that I love is, so I can be honest, me and Sean got this history. And y'all, I'm just a transparent sister, okay? Yeah. And I think that we have perception versus reality in relationships. And a lot of times when we are in pastoral relationships and ministry relationships, we forget that they're intimate also. And so we started this thing, Purpose Church, from grassroots in our house. And then our relationship went separate. So when we come to everybody's like, who's the one that took the shine? No, don't be petty. So come on back up. So we both had to go through our maturation process. We both had to go through reconciling our pain. We both had to go through reconciling our insecurities and then being able to present ourselves in our vulnerabilities. And then we could come together and have a real adult conversation. And it sounds a lot like this. I'm sorry. And what happens in that conversation, stand up, Sean. What happens in that conversation is I don't have to have a whole lot of words for her because she knows me. She don't have to have a lot of words for me because I know her. She don't have to go back and say, well, I said this and I did this and I did. Because I know when we mad, we do stuff. Y'all better be honest in here. Yeah, when we mad, we do stuff. We do stuff that we don't want anybody else to know about. We don't want nobody to put it on the stage. Yeah. While you doing praise and worship, you don't want nobody to put your ugly self by you. While you praying in intercession, you don't want nobody to put your ugly self beside you. But in relationship, what's funny is your pretty and your ugly come into that same relationship. But when you begin to look at each other and say, we're back. And then you assess value. And you start to sense this thing is deep. And it's bigger than us. That I'm sorry becomes, here's my vulnerability. This is who I am. Because of investment, she know me. Better than a lot of people know me. So she know if I come to you and go, I'm so sorry. She knows what that looks like. If she looks at me and say, I know what that means. I know what that means. So ladies, let me ask you a question. Is I'm sorry enough? Is in sisterhood, is I'm sorry enough. Just go ahead and push play. And I would like to hear from somebody in the audience this time. Who said, I'll answer that, Pastor Toya. Dina, can y'all get me a mic on the floor? Is I'm sorry, I'm enough.
I go back to what Shanta said. It depends on the value. Because people, they're out here all the time apologizing. So, it depends on the value. Because, is that apology that you're getting really coming from an honest, trustworthy, vulnerable place? Or is it just at face value just to shut you up and get you out my face?
Go over there first and then come to Trish. Come on. Live, if Live have any answers to this, Jill, go ahead and look on that Live, and if they have any comments towards this, let me know.
Hey, boo.
Hey, friend. Oh, that's friend. Hey, friend.
Hey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry is definitely enough. I think that what we do sometimes is we do too much. So when we get into a conversation with our sister friend, that if we start revisiting places, we open wounds.
Yeah.
And then we give power to the negativity, and then the negativity creeps in and takes over.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking, because I just went through a reconciliation with a friend. So this is.
Yeah. Yes.
But it looked just like that. So I'm sorry, it's definitely enough.
Trisha.
I think it goes back to when you're evaluating that relationship and if you've forgiven that person already. Because if you've forgiven and released and you bless them and you don't need it, I'm sorry. It's great. It's great when they do come to you and say, I'm sorry, and verbalize it. And there is healing with that. But you've already moved past. It's almost like when you, oh, great, that's awesome. Now we can move forward.
Yeah. So it's almost like an embracing or finding each other where you're already are at. Who's next? Oh, Sarah. And then she's coming over there to you. Y'all, those of you online, this is going so amazing. I love this conversation. Yes, baby.
Well, I think that is it a safe place in your sorry? Because how sorry is your sorry? Is your sorry, I'm changing it, I'm doing better, and I took accountability for what made me sorry. Instead of I'm sorry and doing the same things or not addressing the issue that you're saying sorry for. Did you heal yourself first before you said you're sorry, or did you just show face and you think you're healed of it, but then you're sorry you weren't accountable to yourself or to anybody else? So then can your spouse or your friend in your relationship have that safe place to believe that sorry?
You know what? I would say in a relationship of sisterhood, there's a level of intimacy that will know that there was accountability. You will know whether or not there was really accountability, or if you just, because you know people. So if it's had intimacy, you are not sorry, child. Just go back over there and figure it out. And then when you get it together, we can talk about it again. But there is a level when that intimacy happened. There is a level of, oh, I know you've been accountable to this. I know you've been working on this, and I accept your apology. And okay, I'm ready to move on. But I do agree. If someone's giving face, I'm gonna tell y'all. So I always, if you ever around me, I deal with stuff very comedic at times. I'm like, okay, all right, you got it. All right, it's all right. Yeah, you okay? Now move on. God bless you. Go ahead. But when it's serious, it's serious. When it's important, it's important. And I think sometimes my comedic moments is to protect boundaries. So it lets you know, baby, no. You can't step over there. Stay right there. It's social distancing time.
Yes.
Come on, baby.
My name's Cassidy.
Hey, Cassidy.
Hi. I turn 16 in a few days.
Woo! Happy birthday!
Thank you. I feel like if you're apologizing for the correct reasons, then your sorry is enough. But if you're just apologizing just to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, now can we move past it?" You're not really healing from that. You're just putting a band-aid on it for the moment.
Come on, baby.
And when that band-aid rips, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Yes.
So I feel like if you're just apologizing for the right reasons and everyone's healed from whatever happened, then I feel like your sorry is enough.
I love it. Oh, that was good.
That baby's 16 years old.
Come on. Well, I got a young lady to get. Do y'all have time? I got a young lady that's getting ready to come, and then we got another thing to talk about. So y'all be ready, Pastor Toy, ready to talk about one more thing, all right? Come on, Ari, real quick. Come on, give her a hand clap. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Purpose Church women are fly. They just fly. Thank you, Tim.
Y'all weren't ready. I was over here in the conversation. I was like, okay, so we going. So how y'all doing? Y'all doing good?
Yeah.
All right, y'all doing good? Y'all doing good? Okay. So when I say how y'all doing, I want y'all to say phenomenal, okay? So how are y'all doing?
Phenomenal.
All right, one more time. How are y'all doing?
Phenomenal.
Okay. Now the third time, I'm gonna ask you again, but even if you're not feeling phenomenal, I want you to like embrace that thing, you know, and say, I'm feeling phenomenal. All right, so how are y'all doing? Perfect. All right, so, you know, I'm a firm believer that there's power in our words, okay? Our words have the power to create and change our current situation, right? Yes. So if you're going to say and speak that you're broke over your life or brokenness over yourself, guess what you're going to be? All right, now if you speak that you're rich and wealthy, guess what you're going to be? That's where the money resides. So how many people in here want to be where the money resides in 2021? All right. Okay, so a little bit about me for those of you who do not know me. My name is Ariana Adams. I am a student, entrepreneur, and an investor, born and raised in Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm graduating from UNCW in May with thank you, with a bachelor's degree in human resources. Y'all, I started investing in trading back in August of last year. My cousin presented the opportunity to me. Before that, I was working at a grocery store for 3 years. And I was like, y'all, I'm just putting too much time in and not getting paid nearly enough, okay? So he presented the opportunity to me, and I was like, all right, bet, I'm going to join it. So how many people know that the biggest investment or the biggest expense in our life is the knowledge that we do not know?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so a man by the name of Robert Kiyosaki, he broke down the world's population into 4 quadrants, okay? So 60% of the world's population is employees, all right? 35% is your self-employeds. Now, those 2 quadrants alone, we call that the left side of money, all right? So they are fighting, it's 95% are fighting for 5% or have access to 5% of the world's wealth, all right? So then on the right side of money, you have your business owners and you have your investors.
Yes.
This makes up, the business owners are 4%, investors are 1% of the population. All right, but it's 5%, but they have access to 95% of the world's wealth.
Come on,
right?
baby.
So the business owners, they're special because they understand how to put systems in place, saving themselves time, energy, and money. Right? We're just going to focus on the right side because everybody want to be on the right side where the money resides. You know, the left side, it's important. We're not bashing the job because the job is important because we believe that, you know, having a job is great, but only having a job is the problem. All right? And if you don't know what to do with $1, then you're going to end up in the same situation, all right? So you also want to make sure you know what to do with $1 when you make that money from your job, right? Okay. So the investor side, that's what me and my team are part of. I'm part of the Millennial Millionaires, which is underneath Chairman Justin Owens, or David Emenitier, if you guys know who he is. He's the highest paid #1 African-American in network marketing, right? So my team, we like to say we help people think, feel, dream, believe, and love, and make money all from the comfort of their cell phones. All right, and we do this through a platform that we call the foreign exchange market. Some people know it as Forex. Now, I'm gonna break two myths real quick. So when people's like, oh, you do Forex. No, I don't do Forex. I use the foreign exchange market to make profits. All right, now the foreign exchange market and the stock market are 2 different things real quick. All right. So the foreign exchange market is a $6.6 trillion market circulating through it daily, open 5 days a week, 24 hours. Now, the stock market in 2020, when everybody's stock portfolios went through the ground because of quarantine, they went through the ground because businesses were shutting down. But in the foreign exchange market, our investors, we had some of our biggest trading days because we make money off the highs and the lows. Okay, so it's just like a real brief thing. Y'all feel free to connect with me if you have any more questions. But so yeah, we do all this, and then we get all of our knowledge, all of our resources through a platform called I Am Academy. All right, so I Am Academy offers ECX, which is like e-commerce, so you can become like your own Amazon store essentially. You have drop shipping, and you have digital currency. Digital currency is your Bitcoin. So how many people know what Bitcoin is or seen the things about Bitcoin and become more digital, right? So if you go to the mall, you'll see Bitcoin currencies, you'll see foreign exchange things, kiosks set up in the mall, guys. All right, so it's just super important that you know what's going on around you. All right, we're living in a millennial era right now, and they're taking over. So if you had bought some Bitcoin stock maybe 10 years ago, it was like maybe 60 cents, $6. Now it's like 33,000. All right, one share was like $6, and now it's like multiplied and quadrupled with the changes in the market. But I just want to come up here and share this information with you guys. Just definitely make sure you're being aware of the things that are going on around you in the markets and financially. So invest your money in something. Because I know a lot of us have spent $200 on hair, on lashes, on shoes to look good, but it's temporary. You know, what if you took that $200, sacrificed those bundles for that 1 month because you know you take them out, right? And then your children's children and your children's children's children had financial wealth. Okay, if financial wealth and financial freedom is something important to you, please feel free to connect with me over in this corner. But with that being said, guys, thank you for your time.
Okay, so let me ask y'all a question. Now some of y'all gonna say, Pastor Toya, Lord have mercy, what you doing? So I have someone that is one of our virtual vendors, and the company's name is Much Sass. And how many of you like, some of you said, no, I don't do this. How many of you like a wig unit?
Yes.
With the lace closures?
Yes.
Lace closures. Okay. Cassidy, you get one.
All right.
For real.
And it's your birthday.
You get it, and we'll make sure you have it by tomorrow, okay? That's coming to you. We also, that same vendor is giving away 3 straight bundles, 16-inch, 18-inch, and 20-inch. Who? You got it over there. I'm going to get you. I got you. Friend, it's yours. Get her information, and we'll get that to you. Tiff, we got your wig, boo. We got your wig. All right. Now, this is our last segment, and we're almost done. This segment is called A Girl in Church. Honey, has she been talking a lot today? Has this blessed you?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. You ready? Girl in church? Let's go to it. I'm going to deal with some more insecurities. Do we say anything about what she wearing?
Yeah, we do.
Do we say anything about what she wearing? Do she know we in church?
Yep.
Do we say her pants is too tight, her shirt too short, her skirt too short? Yeah. Do we say she need to wear a girdle? Do we say anything to that woman about what she's wearing? Panel?
I said, mind the business that pays you.
She just said, mind your business. Say somebody else. Somebody else. Do we say anything about what a sister is wearing?
I think it depends on the relationship.
All right.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
I say this because there are some times where a sister should not necessarily, if it's unflattering, I'll say if it's unflattering, and the woman you're close to her. You're close to her, and it's like, okay, sis, let me help you out. Like, let's do this. Like, you're not in front of people. You having a conversation with her, like, okay, girl, like, let's do this. Let me go get you this. Come on, we about to do this, okay? So if you're having a conversation like that where there's a relationship and it's like, it's not, I'm coming at you, But it's I'm here to support you. Because there's better for you. Like I see you. Like I see you doing what you're doing now. Let's elevate together. Now in church, do we do that? We have people back, girl. You like you said, girl, you see that, and it comes from insecurity.
Oh, you hit on something.
Thus the mind your business.
That's where the mind your business. Do we hurt a sister by saying something behind her back about what she's wearing?
Yes, it gets back to her.
Yeah. Even if it doesn't, though, even if it does not get back to her, because you have to understand a lot of times in churches, you can feel the energy shift. So while you might not say something, I can see your body language. I see your eyes. I see how you move. Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't wear this anymore. No, I'm feeling good, so I'm still gonna wear it.
She said, period. Yes, Araceli, get there's a mic. We need a mic in the back.
Just a moment.
We're ready. Araceli wanted to talk. Should we?
Yeah. So the Bible talks about modesty in church. That doesn't necessarily have to be what you wear, more so as a distraction, because there's someone who would have some really nice shoes and I could be like, oh wow, those are really nice shoes. It's distracting me from the word. So internally it really has to reflect on yourself, where your focus is. It shouldn't be on what she's wearing or not, because some may not have what that person has, but again, you're here to worship and also to uplift other person. So you can still be not confronting, but just admire someone, or even say, hey, that's not appropriate, or it can be distracting. There's a different way of saying it.
That's a little hard for me. Because I'm going to tell you. So, okay, y'all know Pastor Joy. This is hard. Because I'm going to wear my shoes.
Yes. Come on, you better show us. Shoe care.
I'm going to wear, and I'm going to, but now let me tell you something. I'm not above taking shoes out my closet and giving you some.
Exactly.
I'm not above saying, we going to squat up, baby. We're gonna look good together. So now we have to realize now where do we set the scope of modesty at? Where does that come from? Because remember we said we assess things from our gut, but we got to check what's in our gut. Is it discernment? Is it the Holy Spirit? Or is it our own insecurities? So I could make another woman feel some kind of way because God's blessed her. And because God's blessed her, she walks around in certain things. She's a creative. So creatives express themselves differently. I'm a creative. Creatives express themselves differently from the linear thinker. And so a creative may come out and it seems flamboyant, but it's her expression. Yes. And then if I look at my linear sister and be like, honey, you need to come up. And she feels like, baby, my gray suit is bad. What you talking about? So where do we really set the scope or the line for modesty? Y'all, I'm about to call phone a friend in 1 minute. Go ahead, Aisha. Aisha. You didn't want to?
Aisha, you didn't want to say anything? I love y'all so much.
Aisha said, girl. So I'm a phone a friend, though. Pastor Jennifer Costa, get this subject for me real quick. How do we...
Them shoes.
Shoes. She blessed you. Sis, come here. Sis, come here. Sis, come here. Come here real quick. Come here. Pastor Jennifer Costa, come here. Step out a little bit. Step out a little bit.
You better work, queen. You better
And that's my sister.
Come on.
And that's my sister. So, okay. So, sis, tell me, how do we toe that line?
We have to be very careful with our words to never tear someone down. When you truly correct in love, then that person thanks you. If they're wearing something in church that is showing way too much skin, We need to do that very lovingly.
Yes.
And help them out.
Yeah.
Some people don't know. We don't know their background.
Yeah.
They may consider that's very appropriate.
Right.
And before you go to them, you need to be truly moving in love.
Yeah.
And if God says no, then stop.
Stop.
Because it could literally be her salvation on the line.
Yes.
And how you addressed her.
Yes.
And once she gets full of the Holy Ghost,
yes,
God will change her.
Yes.
Yep. But people need to be comfortable coming to our churches.
Yes.
As they are.
Yes.
Thank
okay.
you.
I love it.
Thank you, beautiful.
To what Jennifer Costa said, the Holy Spirit will correct you because I'm a living witness. When I first started coming to church, I still dressed like I was in the streets. But I was addressed by you, Shanta, with love, you know. And now, you know, I'm stepping my little game up. I'm presenting myself better. But that's because I'm finding out who I am and what I like.
That's it.
And I need to cover up so I won't be a distraction to my brother or my sister.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, this is a hot topic. Dina, go ahead. Thank you. Thank you, too. We appreciate
I think we have to be very careful in what we say and how we say it, because you don't know what happened to bring that sister to church. That may have been the only item that she had to wear.
Yeah.
And God told her to come as she is.
Yeah.
God didn't say you had to put on this beautiful garment to come see me. You may be keeping that woman from her salvation and getting her blessing and getting her healing because of what your word said. Some of the biggest hypocrites we have are sitting in church pews.
Yeah.
Because they're so holy, you know, they were born Jesus Jr., they got the halo on their head, you know, and they forget.
They
forget what that hurt looks like.
Yeah.
They forget what that yearning is of being lost and trying to find that salvation, trying to find where you belong. If you can't come to that woman and say, hey, you know what? I got something that's going to look good on you, and help lift her up instead of tearing her down and keeping her from coming back, because we may have just lost that soul forever by saying one word, one look, one little nod could have cost that soul forever.
Yeah, that's my mama.
Thank you.
That's your mama. You know what? We had so much more to discuss, but we have run out of time.
Part 2.
So part two is coming. Part 2 is coming. So go ahead and write it down now. Do you already have the link ready for them? Okay. Today, please watch Purpose Church Facebook page and social media platforms. Also, you will get an email. There will be a link for you to register for the women's event April 23rd. April 23rd will be our next women's event, and it's called One Size Does Not Fit All.
All right.
And it's going to be amazing. I guess we're done. Ladies, thank you. Did y'all enjoy our panel? It's been amazing. So those of you online, let me tell you, girl, child, I ran out of time, so I can't give you no more questions. So next time we're going to get together. I'm getting ready to have the host, our host with the most. All of our hosts are getting ready to come back to you. So virtual, your host is getting ready to come back to you, and our host in here. Y'all don't know if y'all. We're going to show you clips, but we have a virtual host. So there's somebody with people on live, talking to them, interacting with them, and we also have. How many have enjoyed Miss Tiffany Jones?
Hey, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that like I did. Sisters, I seen y'all in them comments. Tiara, Miss Stephanie, girl. Come on. Miss Stephanie, you was dropping the gems. So all of you that want to give away, possibly wanting bundles or anything in that event, please make sure you DM your mailing address to the Purpose Church page so that we can get your gifts to you. Okay, we appreciate you guys tuning in with us. It's not over now. It's time to shop. It is time to shop. Get your coins out. All of our vendors will be in that Facebook group dropping their websites and their products. So please make sure you support. Again, Pastor Latoya Barrett dropped her t-shirt line today, y'all. So make sure y'all go to www.latoyabarrett.com. Jamisha, tell me, girl, we saw you, the first person to get your merch. We got to shout you out for that, girl. We saw you come through there. Y'all, be like Pastor Jamisha. Jump on that site, grab all your merch, grab one for your daughters, your grandma, your cousins, your sisters. Listen, she spoke, she dominated. Woman in the word, you need your merch. So make sure you're at www.latoyabarrett.com. Also, Nadia Felix has lashes, Inspired Beauty. So make sure you go to inspiredbeauty.online to order your lashes. Please make sure Ariana will be in here in the comments. In the group comments or whatever, talking with you guys. If so, get connected with her if you were inspired by her presentation on wealth and trading. So she is amazing. Make sure you connect with her. Sean and Jamar Jenkins are here with Relationship Over Religion gear. So look, if you close by and you know you need a shirt, you need a hoodie, go and get in the car. Come on. Get in the car, come on. We got some bubbly. Y'all know Pastor Latoya love to make a little sparkly drink. For the saints. It ain't nothing extra in there, okay? So if you want to get in the car and come on with us, DJ Bruiser B is here shopping, or you guys can shop from the comfort of your home. Brianna Stanley has financial planners, so make sure you check her out. Lashika McCool has Mary Kay. Make sure you check her out. Sean Jenkins also has sugar scrubs. Y'all, I seen them and I was like, okay, I gotta get a couple jars. So make sure y'all connect with her. But listen, we appreciate you guys for tuning in with us. Be on the lookout. Be peeled for the link for One Size Doesn't Fit All, April 23rd at noon. Okay? Hey, Tiara! I know that was a whole lot. But I had to make sure y'all was in the know. Because we appreciate you guys. We understand COVID measures. And you got to be at home. You got to be safe. My mask is in my pocket, I promise you. But you gotta be safe, okay? So we appreciate you joining us at home. You guys are just as important as everyone in this building. So we wanted to ensure that you guys had a wonderful time from home. So don't forget, check out the vendors. Check out Pastor Latoya's merch. And if you feel like it, join us for service tomorrow. We'll be here in person. You can join us at 9 a.m. in person. Check the Facebook page for the link. Or join us from Facebook for service tomorrow. It is gonna be amazing, y'all. All right, but thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you, sister girl. Bye. Have a good Saturday.